Real deal field check-in time. Yeah, I know you miss me. I know you miss me. I miss you too. I really do. I miss everybody. I miss the comments and the stuff. I tell you, it sure would be nice to be a full-time vlogging influencer. I would be signing up for that deal in a lickety-split second. That's for sure. But currently, that is not an option. So, I'll be working, y'all. I'll be putting in that work. Oh shit, is that a swing set? Oh snap, I might have to go check out this swing set, y'all. Oh shit. So, I like to say so. I got so many little fucking things I do. I think you love it. I think you like it. And you know you do. But, so I've been absent from the world of the Oobs. Not the Oops, Uber. I drive Uber. I mean, the tubes. Absent from the world of the YouTubes for a couple of days. New job is kicking my ass. The reason that it's kicking my ass, it probably wouldn't kick some people's asses, but it's kicking my ass, is because I'm used to living a sedentary lifestyle. Damn it. It is not a swing. It looked like it was, though. Check this out. Let's see if we can get it on the reverse. See that? I thought that was a swing, y'all. But it's not. I don't know what it was. But yeah, sedentary lifestyle. Previous to, previous positions have been sedentary. Sitting at a desk or standing here and there, driving Uber, whatever. Check this sign out, y'all. You gotta watch out for them alligators now. But yeah, so there's some more so for you. So, but that's the big difference now is that now I stand all goddamn day, y'all. All damn day. And it's not just standing. It's not like I'm holding up a desk and leaning or anything. I'm straight up standing and walking around on pavement, talking to people and stuff. And obviously, when you use your brain to communicate with fellow dwellers of the earth, that takes away a little bit of your energy. Couple that with standing for 8 hours. My shoes suck. I need some new shoes. You know, all these things lead to being pretty damn tired. So when I get off work, it's like, ugh. And then I gotta like fucking cook food, do laundry and all that shit. So, you know, I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna make it happen. Make it my bitch. Make the job my bitch. I'm gonna do shit. I'm gonna do things. Yeah. Here come some old people walking down the street with their water bottles. They're gonna look at me and be like, what's this kid doing over here with his fucking cell phone talking to himself? That's the funny thing is that, like, the elders don't quite understand what's going on. I don't think that they realize that I'm soon to be YouTube influencer or current influencer, growing YouTube influencer. They don't get it. They don't get it like you guys do, you know, or at least a few of you do. Anyhow, point being, as I like to say, wore the fuck out. You know, getting off work after eight hours of standing, and then, man, it's like you try to do anything, and I'm slow moving. I'm like, here we go, getting out of the car, here we go. I have to like talk myself through it or whatever. So this morning was the first morning that I didn't have to get ready to go to work. I'm off today and tomorrow. Still driving a little bit of Uber so I can eat food and such. But yeah, first morning I didn't have to get up for work, and normally I wake up 7:30 without missing a beat, even if I don't have an alarm, or sometimes earlier than that. But this morning I woke up at like 9, and I was like, fucking zombie or some shit, I don't know. But I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna power through, it's all good. It takes time like anything else to get adjusted to it. I'm sure that within a couple weeks it'll be nothing. Obviously exercising every day and doing all that good shit too. So we're gonna make it shake and bake, y'all. I know that's probably trademarked, but I'm using it anyway. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, real briefly, or maybe not, I don't know. See how long I flow for. But is another form of addiction that I haven't really come clean about on here. Don't really know why. Just haven't talked about it, probably because I was ashamed of it, but you know, I'm trying to be real with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Real deal for you and all that good stuff. So the other thing is gambling. The good news is I'm not gambling anymore, but there was a long period of time where I was playing poker with money that I should not be playing poker with. And for those that don't know, I am a pretty damn good poker player. And poker players in general, it's like a thing in your head where it's like, I'm better than everybody. Like, even if you're not. And I'm not saying I'm better than everybody. I'm a realistic person. Like, I played an event last year that was, I satellited into it because someone staked me for like, I think the stake was like $100 or something, and I won a seat for $1,100, and there was like 600 entries, and I busted out 32nd or 33rd or something like that for $3,500, and I had to split the profit with the guy or the people that staked me or whatever. But that's kind of an example though. Like, I can go deep in tournament fields like all the time, but when you get towards the cream of the crop, the people that fucking just breathe, sleep, eat shit, they're listening to podcasts about poker left and right, and they're just fucking full-on zombies with the shit, they're a little bit harder to beat. But if I go play just like the local shit, like, those fuckers are easy. But I was so brainwashed with smoking weed and drinking beer all the time that I had convinced myself that if I was down to $100, it was a smart move to go put 80 on the table, and I'll turn it into something else. And sometimes I would, and sometimes I wouldn't. The times that I would, say you won $400, $500, it's like, all right, now I've got some cushion to keep playing, and I'm just going to build it up. And then simultaneously, I'm eating meals out that are like, you know, I'm rambling obviously, but eating meals out that are too expensive, spending probably $40 or $50 a day on food and beer and cigarettes and just fucking whatever, maybe even higher than that. So before you know it, a couple days go by, you miss a couple tournaments, miss a couple buy-ins or whatever, and fucking you're back down to zero. But I was so much in the cloud that I didn't think it was a problem. And I wouldn't really talk to anybody about it because to me it wasn't a problem, and it didn't need addressing. But it definitely was a problem. So, you know, there's ups and downs in that, obviously. I don't know how far down I was, but the point being was it was a problem. For sure it was a problem. And so there was a few months that I made decent money towards the end of last year and into the beginning of this year that I would, you know, once I got my paycheck, it'd be like, all right, 200 of this is poker money. Like, I wouldn't go and like spend my entire roll on it, but I would set aside money for poker. And then if I got down to nothing, it'd be like, all right, pay my cell phone bill, or let's go play cards. I'll turn this into something else, and then I'll pay my cell phone bill. It was a fucking problem. But the long story short is, I know it's long, but anyhow, I've gotten to the point now in my sobriety that I don't miss it anymore. I used to like desire to go play poker, and it's a fun game. But the thing is, I played one game sober and went down to the end of the tournament. There was probably like 60 people, made it to the final table, and there was top 5 or 6 got paid. And I got really unlucky against a douchebag. He was definitely a douchebag. Guy wears sunglasses for a $60 tournament or $80 tournament, whatever it was. Like, come on, man. This is not the WSOP. Like, just chill out. But he's a douchebag, and he chased me down with some bullshit. I know people who watch this don't necessarily understand poker, but he chased me down with some bullshit, got lucky. Super lucky. And I was sober as fuck, and so that bad beat that I took hurt me more than when I would be like drunk and stoned. When I was drunk and stoned and I got fucked up, it'd be like, no big deal. Let's just throw another 80 on the table and we'll get it back. But it stung. It stung in a way that I didn't like. And I've talked to someone else before. I know some people that play poker professionally, but one good buddy of mine said he tried it for, I think it was close to a year, I'm not sure. And I believe that'd be Keith. Not to put you on the spot, Keith, but he always said, he's like, you know, when I did that, it was some of the most depressing time of his life. And he said that when he would talk to people on the circuit and stuff, that everybody just seemed depressed. And it makes sense. I mean, like, it's a depressing way to grind. I mean, to me, I don't know. But some people are cut out for it, some people aren't. But my problem was that I was addicted to vices that which clouded my judgment, that which made me think that it was okay. And now it's a totally different world. I don't miss it. I don't want it. I don't think about it, like, at all. 2 months ago when I was drinking and smoking and stuff, like, if I win a a week without playing cards, I would miss it and be like, oh, I gotta get on the tables. And that shit's gone. And I've had that problem for a while, even back when I lived in Atlanta. Like, it was a problem. I know it was a problem. But it's totally gone now. So, I don't know. It's a long-winded story, but it's, like I said, I was trying to just, level with you guys and tell you a little something that I hadn't told you before. Give you some new insight to Real Deal Phil and his progress. I'm still struggling with, Coke Zeros, fucking cigarettes. Sorry, Chris. And chocolate here and there. Eating food too late. I got some stress, some monetary stress going on. It kind of fucking eats at me a little bit. I know I'll get out of it, but there are certain things that stress me out. Like if my car just fucking dies at some point and I can't fucking get to work and I got to figure out how to pay for a bus pass. I don't know. It's like, whatever. Peasant lifestyle, I guess. But I'm working through it. I know I'll beat it. I know that I'll get to where I need to be. It's just, it is a struggle. But the good thing is that I'm not relying on alcohol and weed anymore. And it's changed everything about my outlook on life. And I'm in a much better spot than I've ever been. I'm more clear-minded than I've ever been. Like, there's no two ways about it. But it's still a tough road. And I'm still having some battles here and there. But long story shortish is that I've gotten to the point now where I've beaten alcohol, I've beaten weed. And I say beaten, I know I've had some drinks, but I'm not addicted to it anymore. I used to drive Uber and I would make shit money. I've always made shit money. It's not good, but it's cash, I guess, whatever. But say I went out and drove a few hours and made $40. I'd be like, all right, $10 in the tank, $7 on beer, maybe 8 or 9, another 8 or 9 on cigarettes, and let's get a $10 meal. And then I'd wake up in the morning with like $7 or $8. Like, what the fuck? So I've had some fucking problems with that shit. So, but that's the thing that's beaten. I'm no longer desiring beer. I'm no longer craving beer, craving cigarettes, or craving poker. And that in itself is a huge turnaround. I've humbled myself with where I live. I've humbled myself with my work, which again, I like my job. It's just the standing shit. Like the old me would spend a couple days at this job like, fuck that, I'll just drive Uber. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that guy anymore. I am a totally different person. I do still have battles. I'm not perfect. And I'm not trying to preach that I'm perfect or preach that I know the way. This is just documenting my journey, as I've said. But I am on the right path. I feel super pumped about it. I'm sorry for the long video, but it's okay because I didn't shoot a couple yesterday. So if you break it down, it's like 3-4 minute videos, maybe. I don't know. Where are we at? 9 minutes? Fuck me. So yeah, I think that's it. I've rambled enough. I love you all. Real deal.